All right, students, so here we go. All right, so from your homeroom page, okay, tomorrow there will be, you cannot see it right now because it's scheduled, so on Monday you will be able to see it, okay? It will say under distance learning lessons, you'll have the virtual lessons for Monday, March 30th, and then the read aloud will also be posted tomorrow morning, so you'll be able to see it. When you go into the distance learning lessons, you are going to see 3 different documents here, okay? The first one that you're going to click to open is going to tell you what you have to do for the day. Now, when you click on this, you will not be able to make any changes to it, okay? So it says, today is our first day of virtual lessons. Work through each activity. You can do them all at once or take a break halfway through. We are recommending you work for at least 90 minutes a day. If you finish and would like more work, or you would like to work on more, try something from the extensions section. Keep up the good work. Love, Miss Grace. All right, so daily message, I put the link here for the morning message. Okay, so you click on that and that'll open. For reading, you have this road mapping fiction. When you open this again, you will not be able to change anything on it. You're just going to work through. Okay, and you're just going to go through it one slide at a time. Okay, the very first slide is going to tell you the title of the lesson. So now you know that you're working on road mapping fiction. And if you don't know what that means, it's okay. As you go through the slides, it's going to make more sense. So each slide is going to have something on it. It's going to have directions. It's going to have, if it's blue and underlined, it's going to have links that you can click on so that you can see what they're talking about. You know, what is a road map? How does it help somebody? And here's an example of a neighborhood road map. Okay, and then you're going to continue to go through. Okay, it might tell you to go somewhere. So you have here, it says to log into Pebble Go, CCE through LCPS Go, and it tells you search for an article. Okay, so you need to follow the directions on each slide. As you work through the explain part, this is where you're going to actually learn the new material, okay? This is where the teacher will explain to you the lesson. And every single lesson, no matter what subject it's going to look the exact same. It's going to have an engage slide, an explore slide, an explain slide. And all these links are just things to help you. It gives you kind of a little preview of what it is. So all this link is here is just a picture to kind of help you understand or remind you about different story elements. Okay, there's a nice video here, Miss Taruk. Next, you're going to go, here's your apply. So this is going to be the part where you are actually going to be doing some work. You're going to take what you've learned from all the other lessons and then you're going to apply it by doing something. And it tells you right here exactly what you're supposed to do. The next slide is to share. This is like what you're actually going to work on. This is what you're going to share with me. This is what I will see. And finally, there's a reflection piece. Sometimes the reflection piece is just going to be something that you're just going to write on a piece of notebook paper. Okay. And then every lesson will also have an extend for if you want to try and do something else with this lesson. If you want to, it's like kind of like the challenge of the lesson. Okay. So you'll go through and you'll do all of the reading. So this is your reading lesson. Now, for this worksheet where you're actually doing it, when you go back to Google Classroom, that's what this document is right here. And you'll open up this document and then you'll be able to type in and edit on this document. And then you should have a little button up here that says turn in. Okay, so then when you're done, you'll just turn that in. Okay. All right, so that is for reading. Okay, then you have a place value, a math lesson. Again, it's going to open up a Google slide and it is in that exact same format. Okay, you're just going to go through one slide at a time. As of right now, everything is all review. Okay, so go through one slide at a time, follow the directions and do what it says that you need to do. There's a Leader in Me lesson. So Leader in Me, We're talking about being proactive. Again, exact same format. And this is what you're going to see all year long. Well, for the rest of the year, okay? So it's going to be the same so that it's not confusing. It's just going to take a little bit of getting used to, okay? For like answering the questions and stuff, it says you're just doing it on a sheet of paper. If you feel like you really want to share it with me, then type it up in a Google document and share it. That's fine, okay? So once you complete these lessons, reading, math, and Leader in Me, that's for today, then here's your daily extensions. If you want to do, if you want to do some more work, you want something else to do, this just has a whole bunch of different ideas for you where you can get books. That's a very, very good resource here is where you can get books, your online bookshelf. Some ideas for creative time. Enrichment, if you want something that's a little bit challenging. Mrs. Hellman, no. Miss Marks, she put some stuff that she actually uses for Futura on here for enrichment. So there's some of that stuff there. Writing prompts, and just other daily activities that you can work on. Now, at the bottom of this, here is a proposed daily schedule, and you've seen this numerous times. It does not mean that you have to follow this. At no point are we saying you need to stick with this schedule. This is just an idea, okay? Because all the research shows that if you follow a schedule, it makes your life feel much more stable, okay? It's not as like crazy and hectic and chaotic. And I'm even following my own, I even made my own schedule for at home. Now mine's going to look different because I have a 3-year-old, okay? So I even have Eli and Balin time. Mom, which is me for my kids, has a meeting. Balin, circle time with me because I have to teach them too while I'm here. So the schedule is a very good idea. So it's just to give you a little bit of guidance, okay? And then the very last thing on here is super, super important. When you open this up, this is for your teachers, for all the 4th grade teachers to look at so that we know what went well for you today on the first day of this brand new special distance learning, okay? It's going to ask you, I was able to open and answer the morning message, yes or no? I was able to open and listen to today's read aloud, yes or no? And I'll show you where the read aloud is. The reading roadmap slideshow opened easily, yes or no? It is just going through every single thing that you had to do today and asking, did you have any problems with it? Yes or no. So then we know on our end what we need to fix for tomorrow or for next week. Okay, so let me show you really quick where the read aloud is. This other part here is what you'll need for math. Okay, so just so you know, that's what this is. And you all are familiar with this, okay? I know in my math class we've used these before where you're just going to drag and drop your answers and each of you will get a copy of this as well. All right, so the read aloud, all the read aloud stuff is going to be under, guess what? Read alouds. Okay, when you click on that, I put the link to the book trailer, which is just so you can kind of see what it's about. And then the actual read aloud, when you click on this, it's going to open up a Google slideshow. But as you go through the slideshow, see this little microphone here? It shows up like that for me, but you just push play and it's going to be Mrs. Woolner reading to you the first chapter of the book. So, and like I said, she has got all the way down to chapter 19 recorded. And as she records more chapters, she'll keep adding them on there. All right, so I cannot think of anything else that I really need to share with you about this. So I hope that everything goes really, really well for you. I will be here for you tomorrow. I'll be on my computer pretty much all day long. So all you got to do, the best thing to do is to send me an email. And don't freak out if something doesn't work the way that it's supposed to. This is the first day for everybody. So, yeah. All right. So good luck. You will do great and have a good day.